If you haven't, start now, because talk about blowing up the phone lines.
Yeah.
No, it happens every time, and even when it's at $49.90. These shorts are $29.95 today, and yours is also on FlexPay, $14.99, to get probably something that you're going to live in every day of this entire season.
I think that it's really consequential that we're doing this on the day when spring turns into summer. So what do we love about these shorts? And what I'd like to do is actually, if we could swipe all the colors across the screen,
let's do that.
We can show you what your choices are, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 colors to choose from. And then if you think you've got 11 colors, you've got 16 sizes, and you've got 3 different lengths, you're good at math. Go ahead, do it.
Good one.
You're wearing the item. I challenge you.
That's 14,900. I have no idea.
Choices.
Divided by 4 squared.
So this is SuperStretch, our hero fabric. This is a gorgeous tailored city short. You've got a cuffed, which is oh so cute, and you're wearing it in the tall.
Oh, and the top, yes I am. And the top I'm wearing is, it's the bonus buy. So you can take $5 off of the cold shoulder in all the great colors that are available. I think it's fun to mix and match and color coordinate.
I do too. I do too.
This time of year, why not?
So you're wearing the black or the indigo?
Black.
You're wearing the black, which is going to go with everything. Here's the deal. This was a Today Special at $42.90.
It was.
I think regular price is $59. So this is literally half price. And only because we're hitting summer. And this will be my last visit for 6-7 weeks until the end of July. And you've got a lot going on here, because I love the slash pockets to the front. Very sophisticated.
Really that perfect angle.
One Beason pocket to the back.
Exactly.
These are much more difficult to make than a denim pocket. You have to do it on special trouser machinery. But I love the elegance of it. I love the simplicity of it. You can see on Callie that you can roll this easily. You've had it on, you're in your 3rd hour now of rolling it.
I could sleep in them.
And the truth is, because of the porous basket weave nature of SuperStretch, they stay rolled.
Yes, that's true.
Is that right?
I totally took that for granted, but that's a great point.
I want to just say that, once again, 3 different shades of blue, a pure indigo, a mid-tone, and a chambray. The chambray is the one color that is going to have a little bit of retro workmanship on it. This becomes your weekend warrior. Honestly, at this price, I say, wear these gardening. Wear them for your speed walk in your neighborhood. Wear them for anything, and truly with the comfort factor built in. I'm not kidding when I say I would sleep in them. They're like as comfortable as a pair of amazing.
Like sweaty shorts.
Well, you know what? You get 6 inches of stretch in the waist. You get 10 inches plus of stretch in the hip area. You've got plenty of room to bend, to squat, to sit on the floor and play with the grandkids, to be gardening, to be speed walking, to be going out and having a good meal and eating. But the truth is, this is the most expensive fabric we work in and sell here. And here you are, and it is just while quantities last that you're getting this amazing price.
Absolutely. And you can see over 7,300 are already gone today. This is definitely a moment. Grab the colors, and I will recommend, I'm typically a 6. I put these on in a 4. And I might even be able to drop it to a 2, depending on how you like your shorts to fit. The great length, that city short length, that you can, let it out at 13.5 inches, or you can roll it up, whatever you're comfortable with. And knowing, too, that this is one of those, 2 through 16, 16 through 24 women's, don't even worry about it. Just order a color, order your size, try them. I can't imagine somebody hasn't tried them, but I'm sure somebody hasn't.
Well, but you know what? It just, to me, in a year of shorts, and we'll get the quantity up here for you because we're closing in on 8,000 sold. Shorts are having a moment. And whether you care about what goes on in Vogue magazine, or you're kind of that girl that likes to go into women's magazine and read recipes, you're going to see it everywhere. You're going to see shorts, how to wear them, how to accessorize them. This is a short that has such a purity of design to it and is so simple. Dress it up, dress it down.
Easily. That's the beauty. I mean, functioning pockets that are on the angle, belted, have some fun with accent colors and that sort of thing. Wear it with high heels, platforms, wedges, ballets, you know, flip-flops, for goodness sakes. It's that summertime must-have. And as Diane mentioned, we're at almost 8,000 sold today. Yeah, that counter has been up and down, and it's probably slammed right now and probably stopped and froze because it's that busy taking orders on this. At this price, why not? Get a couple colors.
I would say if you've never had our Bermuda before, this is an elevated Bermuda. This is not the baggy 100% cotton. It wrinkles. It has no shape. You kind of use it and you don't ever wear it anyplace nice because you don't really want people all together to see you in a kind of Bermuda. SuperStretch keeps its shape. It has a tapered leg. Because you've got petite, average, and tall, whether you cuff it or no, you are going to be able to bring this down to at least the mid to bottom of your knee. So that one area of your body that may not have aged like fine wine is going to be the area that you don't want. You know, not all of us love our knees, and that's what keeps us from and really restricts us from wearing shorts. So I made sure that 13.5-inch inseam on an average took care of that for you. You're still getting all that stretch in the waist. You're still getting immense amount, actually more stretch through the hips because you don't have the back pocket constricting that stretch, but you do have two darts that give you a lot of good shape to the back. Women love this short.
Oh my gosh.
5-star review after 5, after 5, after 5. It's the fabric, it's the cut, it's the way it never wrinkles, it's how it sits on your body. So honestly, at this price, which is almost like a BOGO.
It's pretty much half price.
Isn't it?
Yeah, wow, you guys, thank you. 2 seconds or a minute ago, I might have said we're almost at 8,000. Now we're at 8,100. We've got over 1,000 people ordering, and that is growing and building quickly. This is our only day to do this price on this amazing Super Short Stretch City shorts.
I would say, and it's just the colors I need. I can never find a good-looking short in black. It's so sophisticated.
Especially a jet black like this.
Yeah, a really saturated black. Then again, the indigo is just the purest dark blue. You can see the indigo cuff. Looks gorgeous. I'll tell you what. I've been enjoying wearing the ivory with a navy blue crested blazer and a little striped navy blue and white tee underneath.
See that.
And white tennies. And going very Newport, Rhode Island.
Adorable. I didn't see white tennies in your dressing room, though.
No, well, they're not there. But there, I got some great platform ones at home.
This is crazy, but what a cool thing. If you don't love your knees, look, I just unrolled them, and they drop below my knees, and I'm 5'9". Yeah. You know, it's a really cool thing, 13.5 inches.
Look at how good those look. Wow.
Right?
They look really, really good. See, I love really that length. Because it means that if you're in an urban area, you can really wear a platform, dress it up, go meet your girlfriends for a nice lunch somewhere, and you're probably the only one in 100-degree weather that's comfortable.
For sure.
Right?
That is the worst, when anything is just clinging to you and doesn't move with you.
I was saying this morning that when I got up to come here, and I've been to the studio since 7 a.m., the first thing I thought, because overnight it was like, it stayed at 89 degrees, I thought, I didn't want to put on a full-length pant. I just want to slip on a short. I just want to be easy. There are those days when you just want to be easy. So whether you want to dress the short up, make it citified, make it countrified, dress it down, guess what? You didn't even pay $30 to try, if you've never, the best technologically advanced fabric we have ever had in America. I'm not kidding. I'm not just talking about DG2. Cool? And we're the only ones that have it.
I remember when we first met, you brought America for the first time ever washable silk.
Yeah. And now I brought SuperStretch.
SuperStretch. It's a fabric unlike anything.
This changed my life.
We have 250 left in this great color called coffee, by the way.
Which honestly really is like a medium roast coffee. It's gorgeous. Think about it. Transitions coming. Think about wearing it with burnt oranges, with gold. I love it. Yeah, with garnet, with pine green. And if you live in a part of the country that stays, oh, I'm hiccuping, that stays warm late into the year, you know what? Think about wearing it with earth tone espresso sandals, then going into a little dark natural leather ballet flat.
Maybe you want to go with one of these transitional
don't you
colors.
I just love pedicure. I always want my pedi to be
this color?
That color.
It's like
I
the
love
perfect
it.
coral.
It's romantic. It's so gorgeous. And honestly, just look at this, because we got the t-shirt to match. Instant facial. Instant. This is the #1 color women buy when they want to look revived and refreshed. So we've got it for you. We've got a ton of colors. We've got sizes 2 to 16, 16 women's to 24. We've got 3 different lengths. We've got choices like our last caller, where you don't need to be in a store where every salesperson is 30 years younger than you and truly looking at you like,
you should be in a different department.
You think you're going to get into a jean? Do it from the comfort of your home.
Remember 2 minutes ago I said we were going to pass 8,000?
Yeah.
We just passed 9.
Oh.
There you go. I'm just saying, these are flying out of here. If you're on hold, I'm sorry and hold. I apologize, but I do recommend actually either using Express, which just means you type in, the phone number and it'll tell you and prompt you as you go. Or if you can go to hsn.com, that for sure is the easiest and fastest way to get your color and your size. I know the aqua is down to, I think, 300 available. Coffee is about to sell out.
Look at that. And here's a good point with that coral, Callie. Look at the beige with the coral.
Far right of your
that
screen.
Beige is such a great neutral to bounce any color off of. But I also love beige with optic white and black as a transitional color starting in July. You can really play summer color off of it, but you can start to play fall color and serious tones off of it as well. But you know what? These shorts are addictive, ladies. And this price, to me, is so compelling. I begged them for, they weren't supposed to be in our show. I begged for these to be in our show.
I saw they were in the show and I did a cartwheel.
Yeah, did you?
Literally,
because they're so good to wear. They're so easy, and it makes so much sense for you to wear with your Tony Little hour.
Yeah.
And showing off athletic
I own these in black and indigo.
You have them or you like them?
I have them. I want this color, though.
I know. The ivory is gorgeous.
And that.
See, this to me is a real go-to color. And this color looks great with navy as well. So you can really do this with summer tones.
So soft.
I know. Aren't they?
I can't get over it. They feel silky.
If you're a girl like me that really grew up in the 50s and the 60s and there was nothing but rigid denim, and it used to be boys' denim. And seriously, my mother used to take me to the hardware store to buy me overalls. And I remember once, we lived in Whittier. It was in the middle of the desert, so we get to be like 120 in the summer. I remember washing them. You put some special thing in the bathtub and wash them. And then I literally stood them up out on the patio in the sun to bleach. That's how stiff it was. And look at where we are today. SuperStretch. I, with a lot of jealousy and frustration in the fashion industry, watched electronics, skincare, you name it. Everybody had a technological revolution. Skincare like Genifique, so advanced. Computers come in, then it's smartphones, then it's teeny phones, then it's tablets, and we're all standing there in fashion like, so let me show you another piece of fashion. When you have an advanced fabric like SuperStretch, you've got a whole basis of putting together a new wardrobe, reviving everything you've got in your wardrobe, and get set for maybe an experience you've never had before, which is honestly being in a fitted bottom that is more comfortable than wearing a sweatpant.
It's so true.
You take a look at all the features of SuperStretch, and it is conservative, these measurements, but it's also true because honestly, when you sit, you spread, you really need that forgiveness. And so the hip area, the waist area are great. It is totally innovative fabric. Rayon based, I'll explain that afterwards. I would like to know, and I did ask this week, who was the genius who thought about putting rayon into denim, because rayon is the equivalent in natural fibers of silk. It has the same silk hand feel to it.
It's my favorite. I've always loved rayon.
Yeah, it is a lean silhouette. It does come down over the knee. It is trouser inspired. And honestly, this to me is a comfort level that I would have never dreamt
I just
was
realized
possible.
we're selling 1,000 pair a minute. We just passed 10,000, and thank you so much. If you're online, you're in a great place. You can use express ordering. 100 left in coffee color. We've got all 3 shades of the denims. We've got the khaki. We've got the ivory. We've got the black. And then we've got some fun pop colors. So
you know, I would
take advantage of any of them.
Honestly, at this price, if you can only buy 2, you might want to buy one neutral and one of the summer colors and really have some fun with it and have an adventure with it, because after all, at this price, you can afford to have some fun. For me, I would probably buy the beige because I don't own it. I already own the black, and I definitely want the ivory.
There's a quick look at all the colors.
Look at all those colors, and they are all true and rich and deep and saturated. And you are going to look like $1,000,000 in this. So the one thing I felt was so many women really are sensitive about showing their knee, that 13.5-inch inseam just gives you that dignity to come down and over. And if you don't feel like that for a day, or you do want to do gardening in these or whatever, just cuff them up the way Callie had it, which is so cute.
Either way.
And you've got a convertible short. Because of the basket weave texture of this particular fabric, you honestly, when you cuff them, they will stay cuffed.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hate it when you try to cuff something and one goes down and one's up, and it's like, no.
But it's true. I mean, even if you're active and living your life, like they will look, I mean, they stay rolled up. That's a great point, and it's because of this amazing
wow, and you
fabric.
did it in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
And it looks so cute. The other thing I love, because the color saturates on top because of the rayon and the cotton, and the man-made fibers are underneath, you will get that little bit of contrast, which I think makes it uber cute to cuff it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Some of the colors is more obvious, like this, than
the
others.
black, the indigo,
right.
it's very obvious to cuff it also. Obviously the ivory, that's not going to happen.
Right.
But you know something? I would be so thrilled if you have never bought DG2 before. What a great way to begin. Not only you will get the box home, you will be amazed, and you will understand why in SuperStretch alone we are closing in on 7,000 perfect 5-star reviews. Take the time out of your day to sit down and write a review about a fabric. Almost unheard of.
Absolutely. And I know we passed the clock here a minute, and we want to process every single call. We want every one of you to get this. Do it at this price. Will it come back? Absolutely. It's such a huge, huge hit for summertime, and summer starts tomorrow. But this happens to be close to a buy one, get one free. And then that special price, which is temporary price break, we've spread into 2. So you pay for half of it, get it delivered.
And now that is even more outrageous, isn't it?
It's awesome.
And you know, sometimes you have a sensitivity to spending money on seasonal clothing. But I think with summer extending longer, and the sophistication of the cut and the colors, I've actually seen members of my design staff wear these with a great short little suede boot.
Oh,
and,
how darling.
Yeah, and a little sort of semi-fitted blazer in a deeper color, like maybe with a coffee, wear an espresso blazer and then a coral little layering piece underneath.
How cute.
And you're taking it into a fall look. I'll tell you what happens when I buy pieces like this. When I find a piece at a price like this, and I buy it and I get it home, I really treasure it. It's like, oh, what a score. Oh, yeah. That's how you're going to feel about this.
You high-five yourself.
Get to a point with this where you won't want to wear it so often because you're afraid that it's going to go extinct. But trust me, this fabric, between the long-combed cotton and the rayon, the predominance of natural, durable fibers. After all, where does rayon come from? The rubber tree. What is more durable than a tire? So, seriously, I think about things that way. I the
You are
stuff
cracking me up today.
The stuff I love, I want it to last. I don't want
totally
it to
agree.
be grab, go, and throw, where you grab it in a store, you go away on vacation,
And wash it once
you
and
throw
it's-
it out at the end of the season. Yeah, I just had that experience. That makes me so
Makes me crazy. I know we've all had that
Yeah.
experience. Don't have it again. You won't with this.
Not
and
this.
again,
Not DG2.
No way, no how. You should read reviews if you haven't tried it and you're not yet convinced. But knowing, look at this. We started the presentation and it was under 7,000 sold. We're already over 11,000.
We'll probably go to 13,000 by the time we're
with
done.
everything we see on the phone lines right now, for sure.
I will tell you that it is so far beyond worth the money. You're going to absolutely love.
Absolutely.
these.
Can't wait for you to get them. They'll be on their way first thing Monday morning. So with that 95001, I ordered something last weekend and it arrived on Wednesday. So things happen.